Before the X Games and the Eco Challenge, before ESPN, even before cable television itself, there was ABC's Wide World of Sports. Circling the globe to capture the most dramatic athletic feats of the day, Wide World began each program by showing the stark contrast between the thrill of victory
and the agony of defeat.
The athlete who took the fall for ABC each week was a skier from Yugoslavia named Venko Bogataj.
I was at a figure skating event in Ljubljana, Yugoslavia, watching the ski jumping tournament on Eurovision, which was the consortium of European television stations. And when I saw Venko Bogataj take the fall he took, and I saw it live, I told Jim McKay at the time that this was going to become the agony of defeat in our show.
Hosted by Jim McKay, Wide World of Sports fueled the popularity of rarely televised events, from track and field to skiing to figure skating.
Today's exciting show launches ABC's Wide World of Sports, a new and exciting global concept of sports. I'm Jim McKay at Franklin Field in Philadelphia for the 67th annual Penn Relay Carnival.
From its first broadcast in 1961, Wide World extended the boundaries of televised sports. Several of Muhammad Ali's legendary fights, including bouts against Joe Frazier and George Foreman, first broadcast via closed-circuit pay-per-view in theaters, would replay on Wide World of Sports the following Saturday. Wide World of Sports also challenged the conventional notions of what a sport could be. The show's ratings champion actually was daredevil motorcyclist Evel Knievel. Wide World turned his bizarre attempt to jump Idaho's Snake River Canyon into a must-see event.
When we went out to do Evel Knievel at the Snake River Canyon, you'd have to picture the scene. Here was the scene on a barren canyon where Evel had this homemade rocket ship that he was going to try and cross the Snake River Canyon in. We, quite frankly, didn't think Evel had much of a chance. And in fact, when Evel Knievel's parachute popped early and he went down to the canyon, we lost sight of him. We didn't know where he was. We didn't know if he'd gone in the river, and we actually feared the fact that he had drowned.
As the crowd at Snake River surged forward to get a better look, the ABC cameramen positioned at the rim feared for their safety and abandoned their equipment.
We were on the air for probably a half an hour, 45 minutes, thinking Evel had possibly drowned. And after about 45 minutes, all of a sudden on one of the cameras, we saw a shot of Evel Knievel coming up the river on a launch, waving to the crowd. To this day, we don't know who got the shot because our cameraman wasn't on the camera. We think it was probably one of the fans who went up there thinking this is one of those machines you put a quarter in to take a telescopic lens shot of the canyon. And they found us the shot, and to this day, we have no idea who got it.
Wide World of Sports showcased triumphs by everyone from Muhammad Ali to Peggy Fleming. But for all those thrills of victory, Venko Bogataj's agonizing defeat remains Wide World's most enduring and perhaps most unforgettable moment.